Welcome to tonight's regional news. Coming out of Barbados. The majority of murders committed in Barbados in 2019 have been targeted execution-style killings. This was revealed today by the island's top cop Tyrone Griffith, who admitted the trend was proving problematic for police. In 7 days, 4 young men have been gunned down. In total, the number of murders for the year stands at 30, 2 more than the 28 recorded in 2018. Of the 30, 19 have been gun-related. On June 10, 30-year-old Dave Archer was shot on board of the MV Dream Chaser where he worked security. 3 days later, Warwick Whitwright, 51, was shot in Jezreel Road, Ruby, St. Philip. Orlando 438 was pumped with bullets at Vauxhall No. 2 Christchurch on June 14, and then on Sunday, 28-year-old Emilian Peter of Meadowville Heights, Prior Park, St. James, was found in a pool of blood in Wellgap, Cave Hill, St. Michael, following a loud explosion. The annual record for the most murders in Barbados is 35, recorded in 2006. He said that even though there were still 6 months remaining in the year, he was confident the Royal Barbados Police Force would be able to slow down the murder rate. The top cop said while police had managed to control the number of murders in St. Michael and surrounding parishes, St. Philip had become a headache. The commissioner said while he understood the killings had driven fear into Barbadians, he gave his assurance that police would respond with force and would be doing everything in their power to apprehend the culprits. Griffith also called on the public to report any information which could either prevent shootings or lead to the capture of the perpetrator. He said in too many instances, persons were aware of what was going on, but chose not to inform police. We turn now to Venezuela. A report carried by a pan-Latin American news organization, Pan Am Post, is stating that Venezuela President Nicolas Maduro has given Russian 2 gas deposits near to Trinidad and Tobago. The report says that Maduro offered up to 100% of the project and all gas rights exploited. The article says this is further evidence that Russian President Vladimir Putin is challenging the U.S. government in the region and reinforcing his plans to stay in the South American country. According to the report, Putin approved the plans on Thursday, June 13, whereby the Russian government-controlled Rosneft company will enjoy the option to export all the gas extracted in both deposits. These are the Pato and Mijones deposits, located to the north of Paria Peninsula and which are part of the Mariscal Sucre project in northeastern Venezuela, close to Trinidad and Tobago. Additionally, on Thursday, the Venezuelan foreign minister announced that Nicolas Maduro will be paying a visit to Moscow. Russia has become one of Maduro's greatest allies, providing it with weapons, technology, and other resources. The Russian oil company Rosneft has challenged more than USD 17 billion in loans to the Chavez regime during the last decade. And finally, we turn to the Dominican Republic. Another U.S. tourist has died in the Dominican Republic, bringing to 8 the number of Americans to die in the country over the past year. Joseph Allen, 55, of Abilene, New Jersey, was found dead in his hotel room in Terra Linda on Suso in the morning of June 13. Lila Cox, 53, also died. Previously, the hotel said Cox felt unwell and was taken to the hospital. But in a Sunday statement, the resort said Cox of Staten Island, New York, died in her hotel room. The hotel gave the cause of death as a heart attack, citing a forensic report. Several of the tourists who died over the past year drank from their hotel minibar before falling ill, says family. The FBI is helping local authorities with toxicology tests. No link has been established between the deaths. Joseph Allen's family said he arrived at a Terra Linda resort in Suso to celebrate a friend's birthday on June 9. His sister said that on June 12, he had remarked to friends he was overheating. He decided to take a shower and go to bed early. The next day, he didn't answer knocks on his door. When a maid entered, she found him cold and stiff on the floor, according to his sister Jamie Reed. California man Robert Bell Wallace, 67, died on April 14 after getting sick at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Punta Cana. The same month, John Corcoran died in his hotel room. According to his sister Barbara Corcoran, who stars in the TV show Shark Tank, she attributed his death to natural causes. Miranda Schwab Wiener, a 41-year-old from Pennsylvania, died on May 25th after drinking from her hotel minibar, U.S. media report. On May 30th, a hotel worker discovered the bodies of Cynthia Ann Day, 49, and Edward Nathaniel Holmes, 63, in their rooms. Local investigators say both had internal bleeding and fluid in their lungs. The June 11 death of Leila Cox, 53, was confirmed by the U.S. State Department. Her son has questioned the official ruling, which found she had suffered a fatal heart attack, pulmonary edema, and respiratory failure. Last July, David Harrison died at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. His wife said he had been snorkeling the day before his death. Local officials have called the deaths unrelated and isolated, attributing them to natural causes. The U.S. Embassy in Santo Domingo said it had not yet found anything to indicate the cases are linked. The deaths represent a tiny percentage of Americans who holiday on this island every year. 7 million tourists visit the Dominican Republic annually, with nearly half coming from the U.S. And that is all for tonight's regional news. Amel Griffith reporting for AGP Nightly News.